Hello. Happiest of Tuesdays to my beautiful friends of the internet variety. How is everybody doing? Shocker. I'm still having tech issues. I tried really hard last night, but it didn't get to where I wanted it to. Good news is I have at least narrowed down the possibilities, and that's all you can really do in these early stages. Oh my god, it actually showed up. I downloaded an app that is supposed to combine the chats, and it is not working, so I will look at chat in just a moment. I'm just trying to troubleshoot this. Of course, it's an error code. Oh, and I got a post about going live. One thing at a time. One day. One day. Okay, let's see if that worked. Let me see if the message I sent went to you guys. It didn't. What? I didn't change anything! Oh, Lord, save us all. Alright. Maybe... I think what I'll do... There's a workaway way around it. It's not my favorite, but it's something. It's something. Okay. YouTube chat. Bam. Paste. Great. Alright, she ain't perfect, but she mine. Temporary solution for today. In regards to my looping tech issues, I've once again narrowed it down, but we aren't quite there yet. But I ain't gonna give up, don't you worry. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, for Villith, I got a haircut not that long ago. I decided to go for a bit more of like a red vibe. But I'm really happy with it. We got Ginger Joe. Ginger Joe is here to stay. Okay, I can see you guys now. I accidentally pressed the text to voice to text, and all of that I've almost sent to a spam account. That's great. Sorry, y'all. Let me just post that I'm live. For Victory, welcome. Can you hear me okay? I saw that you said audio video check. Okay, we need to post that I'm live to internet. And then let's play music. Like I said, since I am still unfortunately having tech issues with looping, it's just gonna be another VGM day. I'm not retiring from looping, I promise. I have this last little thing I need to do. Live with music for you. Paste one link, and paste YouTube link, and then I can focus on y'all. For Inverted Popes, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you today? Welcome in for Jove, Spion, Cathedora, Villith, ASMR. Oh no, for ASMR, I have 2 people I'm actively working with to help fix this problem. It's just my main friend who's a producer. He has work and he can't help me until he said maybe tomorrow he can drop by. I am hopeful. Like, trust me, I've definitely not been stubborn enough to deny that I need outward help with fixing this problem. It's just even the people I've asked who are quite good in those fields have not been able to figure it out themselves either. We're all kind of a bit baffled at what's going on. But all I can do is just keep narrowing down the issues and work from there. For Mr. Smith, welcome. How are you? Chimera! And a super chat all at once. Thank you so much. Thank you Mr. Smith, as well as Kamira. Welcome. It's good to... I know it has been a while. I haven't seen your name for a bit. Is there a video game song I could play for you? I unfortunately can't loop until I figure out my tech issues. Philip, good to see you again today. Elton, how are you? Captain Argo. Mayet. Kimchi will not be helping, no. No. But yeah. I am excited to play video game music, at least. I feel like it has been kind of like a healthy reset for my brain to see that I can still stream even if I don't have everything working exactly as I'd like it to. There's no way I'm not going to have this fixed by Monday of next week, but my goal is to have it fixed by Thursday. I will do my very best. Tomorrow's teaching day, but every off hour that I have, I'm going to be committing to trying to fix this tech issue. No Kimchi help, we are doomed for no more loops ever. Well, see, I think Kimchi would want no more loops because then I would have to pay attention to him. So if anything, I think asking him to help would end up in sabotage, ultimately. Tim, you've returned. It's good to see you. How are you? Dan, good to see you. Kimchi's a menace and has no thumbs. Very true. He's good at turning the power off if Joe forgets to shut down. He is helpful in that regard. I just wish that he would shut down the computer, not like while I'm using it. That would be ideal, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I wore this shirt that makes me feel like a painter. I don't know why bow tie button up equates to painter in my mind, but I feel like I'd paint a mean mountain landscape, let me tell you. Let me tell you. So yeah, I can open up the priority request for the video game request. It's just, unfortunately, I cannot provide loops just yet. But they will come back, I promise. I think that part of the issue, too, is, you know, my old setup that I switched away from. Whoa, the song's powerful. The old setup that I moved away from required 2 computers, and so my Ableton settings matched what that computer needed. Now that I've gone to 1 computer, it needs something else, but I can't figure out what option is here. But it's out there. I just have to keep swimming in failures to knock out possibilities. And we're getting closer. I just hope it's close enough to get done by Thursday. For course, welcome, how are you? So, for Kamira, I saw that you asked for Air theme. I'm happy to do that for you. How are you? How's that vibrato practice going? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine too. There's some days where I'm like, do not say vibrato to me. Is it just me or does the blanket pillow probably says partner, but with it folded, it looks like fartner? Sorry, immature, but what am I seeing? You know, it's my partner blanket. And I know you guys think it's real funny to call it fartner, but you're just being rude and I don't appreciate it. So stop. Also welcome for Mr. X of Entrance. Oh, Fast came in here, projected by Llama Fart. That's a sentence. That's a powerful sentence. Mr. Smith, love the hair. Thank you. I'm so stoked about it. I mainly put it up today because it's filthy and I want to go to the gym later and wash it after. But I love being a redhead. I feel like Ginger Joe is here to stay. This feels like who I am. Even though it's not, because I had to pay a chunk of change to make it happen. But it feels right, and I enjoy it very much. Ooh, I have to turn on my BTTV. I know what it looks like, it's fine. Ginger Joe wants bangs as well. The last time I got bangs, I got random DMs from a bunch of people saying they hated my bangs and they wanted me to change it back. And I was like, it's already detached from my head. There's nothing I can do about it. Or even my partner at the time, he was like, I'll get used to it. So I got heavily put down for getting bangs. I doubt that's gonna happen again. Sean, it's good to see you. It's been a bit. How are you? Welcome. For Chimera, just got new strings that are dynamo, and I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I think it sounds amazing. Strings make a huge difference. Massive difference. Hedges, it's good to see you. How are you? I feel like if you got bangs again, there would be a big increase in Zoe Deschanel comparisons. That was the other thing when I had bangs. People just like relentlessly said I looked like Zoe Deschanel, which I mean as a compliment. She's gorgeous and very talented. But I want to be me. Essentially, any very pale girl with blue eyes and dark hair, I will be told I look like them. So if I add in the extra factor of bangs, it would just be too powerful. The hate for the bangs was strong, not for me, but people had opinions. Oh, the opinions were being voiced. Let me tell you they were. But yeah, other than that, have you ever been told you look like Snow White? Once, actually. I was gonna say something. It's gone. Let's just play music. KSMR Live, welcome. I found out when I bought some new scents for my production rig, Sweetwater scent free candy. Yeah, every time you order something, they send a couple sweet treats. I know some people are obsessed with them, but I got the banana Laffy Taffy the last time and I wasn't really thrilled about that. I just don't like banana flavored things. I like bananas. I do have one issue with bananas though. You know when you eat one and it feels like it left like a film on your teeth? Really don't like that. I really don't like that at all. I also just bought 3 more music stands so we can... I combined 2 things. So we can practice a string quartet at my house. Yay! Is the show coming up for that, for Chimera? You are super musical. It didn't make you feel musical. I not like unmature bananas. Are only the more ripe ones the ones that leave the film? I do kind of purposely get the ones that look a little green. I like the taste of it. But yeah, the film on my teeth, I hate it. It's still kind of warm here in Nashville, but everyone is in a tizzy here because it seems like we might get our first real snowstorm, not like ever, but of the year, this weekend. So I'm really, really hopeful. Most of you guys know, I grew up outside of Boston. I'm a New Englander. I freaking love the snow. I love snow. Give me snow. And since the city of Nashville doesn't usually get snow, everything shuts down and it turns into like, it makes everyone act like little kids. Like we're all running outside and throwing snowballs and like walking up to local places, grabbing a beer, more snowballs. It was fun. I did stock up on Rachel Ray and some goodies, but I am going to go out before the snowstorm to make sure that we're all good. I am a clam chowder girly. I get it every time I go through the airport. Super good. Clam chowder. How often does she say wicked on stream? I only say wicked if I'm saying like wicked awesome or wicked stupid. Wicked tired. I don't do it as much because I've lived here in Nashville for like 13 years now, but I'll always have a fondness of wicked awesome. I love New Hampshire. I used to go to Lake Winnipesaukee every summer with my family and my aunts and cousins, and we'd rent cabins and I loved it. And I also used to go to Waterville Valley in New Hampshire every winter to go skiing. I kind of hope I end up in New Hampshire one day, if I'm being honest. I love New Hampshire. Unripe might be a better word. Some unripe can get a firm kind of paper texture where I live. I frequent there many a time. I roam around the seacoast area primarily. I love Lake Winnipesaukee. Gorgeous. I mean, honestly, Spion, you're right. I just have like a attachment to New Hampshire. Also, I'm so excited because next month I'm actually flying up to go skiing. It's not like a big mountain. It's actually in Massachusetts. I think near the Berkshires. It's called Jiminy Peak. But I'm really, really excited. Pleb, it's good to see you again. Everything's okay. I put in a few more hours trying to fix my tech issues last night, and I am closer. But unfortunately, I still need some more time. Hopefully my producer friend can come over tomorrow and help me. But we can still do VGM music today. Oh my god, Spion, then you know the theme song. What you said. Oh my god. New England had some bangers for commercial jingles. You know how much I love the freaking, oh, what is it? This is more of a game stream joke. The water country. When the sun is blazing and the summer gets hot, water country's a very cool spot. There is no better place to feel beyond water country. And then it modulates. It's like the best thing ever. I love water country. I don't know if I've ever been, but I like the commercial a lot. I might have gone. I don't know. For Mr. Smith, have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, Cube is still here. Don't worry. Oh, I have a priority request. I gotta play music. Okay, let's do it. Partner country. But also stop it. It says partner. How dare you? But also welcome, Decibel. Okay, let's do Chimera Us for Aerith's theme. I will say I am very proud of myself for still being in an overall good mood, even though I haven't fixed my tech issues yet. Old me would have been like so desperately depressed until I fixed it, but I'm doing okay with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm still extremely frustrated. However, I know that frustration isn't going to help anything. And yeah, anyway. If you think that says partner, you need to see the eye doctor. I do need to see the eye doctor, actually. I haven't gotten an eye test for a while. Oh my god, Monet, you're just in time for your favorite song. Yeah, I was just asked to play Aerith's theme, so I'm gonna do it. Computers suck, trust me, I'm an expert. I took a whole week off to work on it every day. And whenever I've streamed coming back, I've been trying to figure it out. I've watched probably 200 YouTube videos and read like at least 100 pages of manuals. And there's one thing that's still just not working. Senzu, officially a year of resubs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, hear me out, Decibel. And any other tech whizzes. Here's the problem. I'm now streaming from one computer, which should make things simpler, you would think. But no, it doesn't. It absolutely didn't. I have, for my interface, an amazing piece of equipment, Universal Audio Gen 6 X2 interface. And I have to, with this interface, route the computer audio to it as a virtual track. That worked. Route the metronome from Ableton into a virtual track. That worked. Route Ableton audio. That worked. However, when I try to loop into Ableton, it will randomly, like, I'll record one guitar layer just fine. You can hear it. Then I try to record a separate track. Frequency explodes in this horrible, horrendous tone. I feel like it has to do with the plugins I have in Ableton, so I disabled all of them. Still happened. You can hear the volume without it exploding, but at like 1/10 of the volume.
And if I try to raise the fader of the virtual input, it explodes in feedback screaming. That's where we are. Yeah, feedback. If you were on the stream yesterday, you heard it a few times, and I'm very sorry about that. It was really loud and really scary. Based on what I'm reading and seeing online, it could either be the plugins within Ableton, and a monitoring situation. But again, I'm really hopeful my production friend can come over tomorrow and look at it with me. I know it's literally come down to one button or knob I need to press somewhere, and I can't figure out what the freaking thing is, and it's driving me nuts. But yeah, I'm honestly considering after all of this to make YouTube shorts, being like, let me explain this to you quickly as it took me 4 months. This is how you do it. Please just don't give yourself the headache I had to go through. Because your routing is going to be affected by whatever you use outside of Ableton to route your audio. You should totally do that. I mean, first I gotta figure it out. Or it'd be funny, I guess, to make a video and someone tries it and then gives themselves the horrendous earblood I gave you guys. But I'm not that, what's the word? Mean. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but it works. Anyway, let's play Earth's Theme for Chimera. That's a situation I'm in. Again, we're really close. You could do a YouTube live event of trying to figure it out. That would be for like masochistic people that just want to have horrendous frequency, high rate screams in their ears. Not to shame anybody for what you like what you like, but it would probably hurt. Philly, thank you. Okay. Aerith's Theme. I've talked about it a lot, and I said it. Okay. Ready? Okay. Lovely. I am excited because I'm receiving in the mail today, I found a used older version of a MIDI controller that's going to be compatible with Universal Audio. So I'll have a fader again. Yes, I miss having a fader for the background volume. A fader's a knob, goes up and down. Quiet, loud. Right now I have to manually do it with the mouse, which is clunky. And I can make hotkeys so that I can press a button, mute this mic, and not have to like scroll through everything. So I am looking forward to having one problem fixed. Fader or Fartner, that's a stretch, Iocane. But also, I adore you, so it's fine. Thank you for enjoying your gifted subs. How are you? It's good to see you. A loud partner present. I mean, no. Freckles, welcome. It's good to see you. Juno, Celestial, it's good to see you. Xaven, I don't know. People keep calling me that. I don't know why. It's really weird. I'm looking at a Baldur's Gate piece, so I'm gonna play the Baldur's Gate piece. It's called The Power. This just in stretches make you fartner. What does any of that mean? What are you talking about? Zipower. Like, see that sudden pause? We're not gonna have to have that anymore when I get my fader in the mail today. It's not here yet. I checked. Okay. Let's do it. Xavier, that's gross and funny. fits. So I need to aim for that note and then I'll find it. Okay, let's see if I can get that. Give me one more. Give me one more. This is the worst thing to do during a hype train, but I just want to do it better. We're getting better. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Dan, thank you for gifting 5 subs. That was super generous. Thank you very, 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 very much. I really appreciate it. And while I can't do loops for you guys today, unfortunately, if you want something from the video game song list, I would be happy to. I'm, knock on wood, gonna have my producer friend come over tomorrow and help me fix my my Ableton Universal Audio tech woes. So hopefully by Thursday, I will be able to loop again. For YouTube, welcome. For Iz and Pakshana, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay over here. A little frustrated, still not having my tech issues fixed, but you know. Also, if we complete a level 5 hype train, as many of you know, I will share with you something embarrassing that I've recently searched in Google. There was an evening I went through everything I've Googled and was like, this is very embarrassing. And so I thought I would make that a very exciting incentive. That rattled my car speakers, the burp. Where am I from? I grew up outside of Boston, Massachusetts, and I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. I can totally do Waltz for the Moon for you, Dan. Let's do this. I haven't done this song for a while. This will be fun. Here we go. It says partner. You know, we can pinpoint your location by seismic activity of your burps. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like my Pokemon move. For Radamal, I'm doing okay over here. How are you doing? Let's see. Waltz for the Moon. A classic from Final Fantasy VIII. That was at least a very satisfying pause. Before I get my fader. Okay, let me cue the track and I'll grab... Oh! Oh my god, that actually scared me. I'm gonna grab my violin and let's do it.
Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Joey, I'm glad you got to pop in for your favorite. Apparently a bit of a controversial take, but Final Fantasy VIII is my personal favorite out of the ones I've played. I have a soft spot in my heart for it. Why don't I do, bringing that up, some more Final Fantasy? That was pretty good. Thank you. I will admit I'm a bit out of practice. Every spare hour I've had, I've been putting into trying to get my new setup working properly. So I'm excited to get back to practice. I know you technically heard this song at the top of stream, but I really want to play it. Is there a proper way to make song requests like through a command, or do I blurt stuff out here again? So the way I do priority requests is if you sub to the channel, gift a sub, give bits, or donate, or super chat, I'll play you anything from the song list. However, I can't do any of the loops until I fix my setup. So if people want a priority request, then it has to be one of the video game tunes. And looping will come back ASAP. I unfortunately can't do it until I fix the tech stuff. For Trevor, Double Trevor, welcome. How are you? Let's do Ballroom Garden. Welcome, Docs. How are you today? As well as for Rustic Hollow. So for today's stream, I'm going to be doing mostly Not mostly. I'm only doing video game music today. I have recently changed my setup and not everything is working properly. Live in, sometimes that's all you need, you know? Let's see. Blue Fields I used to do as a loop, and I can't loop. Maybe I can just do it by ear. It's the map theme from Final Fantasy VIII. It's certainly a vibe. A vibe I enjoy. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Thank you, by the way, so much for the follows from, let's see, Jahon, The Blessed Child, and Blobfish. Welcome. I hope y'all are doing good today. Doop, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's pretty close. I missed a couple notes. The first one. Is a ear song possible? Thank you for the dono. I don't know I don't know an ear song. And there it goes. I'm also realizing my violin is like almost at an okay level, but it's just a little hot. We're going to take off a little bit of the overall volume input, just slightly. It's wicked loud, dude. Yeah, so I'll just bring that down a bit. Cool. Do you do samples for people? I don't understand what that means. I've been really drawn to the Final Fantasy binder so far today. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to do Farm Boy from Final Fantasy VII. And this is a really fun remix done by a YouTube channel I stumbled upon called Juke Remix. Really, really great channel. I find that song so calming. Me too. I feel like it's a really, really good open world map song. Is you're going to hear this song obviously like over and over, but I never really got sick of it. If someone requested you record samples of you playing, would you feature on songs? I do record. I get hired to record on albums here in Nashville, Tennessee. So I do it for work. Yes. Hey, Ron. The battle today, I am still unfortunately losing with my battle with Ableton and setting the audio up correctly with my interface. But mentally we okay. Mentally we okay. I'm gonna figure it out one of these days. Yay! Thank you for Daggerthar. Thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate it. And Dermo Demaro for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you up to on your stream today? And Paraders, welcome. Anyone that decided to stick around. My name is Joe, and I do in fact play the violin. I also play a bunch of other instruments, but I unfortunately can't until I fix my new studio setup. When I try to do live looping, it screams feedback into your ears, and I'd rather not do that to my friends. So I will be looping again, I promise, where I record the guitar, banjo, mandolin, bass, piano, and I sing on top of them for covers, and I also do instrumental loops as well. So that will be back, I promise. Sitar solo. I was lucky enough to get to play, not like play properly or well, but when I was at Berkeley, one of my classmates had a sitar and he let me mess around on it for a bit, and it was so fun. It was so cool. I was playing Hightail. I haven't heard of that. New game that got out early in access a week ago. Maybe I should learn songs from it. Hightail OST. I think this is it. I'm just gonna jump into the middle of the soundtrack and see if there's something I like. Ooh. I kind of want to do improv. I'm gonna try and improvise over this. I'm reading chat right now, but that's not on my song list. I really like the soundtrack so far. I might learn some songs from this game. Have any of you guys heard of Hightail? I hadn't heard of it before. Okay. Okay. It's very like Skyrim-y. I'm just skimming through. Home theme! It's new. Think Minecraft, but with a lot better adventure and crafting system. Okay. I'm gonna learn songs from this. This is really pretty. I like it so far. How exciting! The bounciness of this song makes me want to play Vivi's theme. How very exciting. 10-year project brought by Riot, shut down by Riot, rebought by original developer and released last week. What a journey. What a journey. Beep. This is definitely a more like super sentimental song for me. Final Fantasy IX was my first Final Fantasy, and you hear this theme really early on in the game. So I just remember being so excited playing through it, sitting on the floor in my parents' basement. That's where all the video games were. I'm just gonna keep cruising with Final Fantasy if that's okay with you guys. I also kind of want to do more improv over that Hytale soundtrack because that was really fun. Hey Scotty! I unfortunately still am having tech issues, but looping will come back, I promise. I just have to watch another 100 YouTube videos and hopefully figure it out. Sight of Spira. Okay, let me look that up. I'm curious. I want to understand your musical interests better. That was Sight of Spira from Final Fantasy X. What am I looking at? Breath of Fire. Oh my god, Roman numerals. Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4, right? Is this Final Fantasy? Or is this a game? If it's an anime, I don't want to play it because I'm scared of DMCA. Oh, it's a game series. Is there a particular song you really like? I'm interested. Let's listen. I'm just gonna skip through. I like this one. That could be a fun one. I'm curious. My cat keeps biting me. My cat does that too. It's so annoying. If I don't give him enough attention. And he also will roll on his back and kick the crap out of me with his back legs. It's insane. I'll look through the soundtrack. I feel like I hear things I could maybe do something with. Sorry if it's annoying that I'm jumping around it. I wish Kimchi would prefer licking me over kicking me. Older stuff, to be fair. Do you mean there's like a newer one? What else do I want to play from this binder? Ew, decibel. Ew. I haven't played this song for a while, rather. Penelo's theme from Final Fantasy 12. And then I kind of want to do more improv over the Hightail soundtrack. It's fun to play over. Penelo's theme is fun. I think it's super cute. I like the song. I mean, I like the 8-bit soundtracks. Sometimes I worry about how well violin blends on top of it, but that's when I usually make a loop out of it instead, you know? This is a fun song. That is such a delightful little character theme. I just think it's so pretty. Let's see here. Well, I've been only really playing from the Final Fantasy binder, so maybe it's time to shake some things up. What can't you unhear? I gotta go back and chat. I'm outside the loop. Here we go. Let's see. Those who fight further. I don't think I have that one. Do you mean the Final Fantasy VII battle theme? Those who fight. Let's see here. For Sirs, welcome. Mods for Electrified Flower, welcome. I can do that one for you. Gosh darn it, my mind keeps switching to being friends from Mother 1. I'm really unfamiliar with Mother. Mr. Johnson, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I can do Those Who Fight for you. And after that, I'm going to take my first break because we've been going just under an hour and a half, and I need to bathroom. Cool eyes. Thank you. I have large lizard eyes. They scare some people. It used to be a problem when I first started streaming, especially if I was like really concentrating. My eyes would widen even more, and people would be like, she's scary. What's wrong with her eyes? And I had to practice playing without looking like an insane person. It didn't happen overnight, but I eventually got there. So long, goodbye. I say when I see you, you can pick the street. I'll meet you on the other side. So long, goodbye. Do I really have to finish? To return's always too much. I played through for so long before I realized what happened. I'm so sorry. I accidentally just showed you one of my old YouTube videos. Do you want the song now? Hi, Pencils.
like totally forgot I even had the YouTube videos as scenes in OBS, so that's good to remember, I suppose. My bad. I pressed a incorrect button. But yes, I have not taken a break yet, and we've just crossed into just about an hour and a half here. So I'm going to take my first quick break, just use the restroom and check on my cat Kimchi, make sure he's doing okay. I left the door open, but he hasn't decided to say hello yet today. Usually his hellos are very brief as he proceeds to then jump on the piano and bite all my cables. And yeah, now you can play that video. I mean, I can if you want. Would you guys prefer seeing the YouTube video? It's my cover of Bo Burnham's Goodbye? Is that what it's called? Yeah, why not? Let's shake it up. Let's shake things up. I will be back at the end of this video. Thank you everyone so much. Once again, half of this stream typically is loops as well. I just haven't gotten it to work properly with my new setup. A brief rundown for Scotty if you're still listening. I have made virtual channels for computer audio, Ableton Click. They're 3 separate virtual inputs that I've made. For some reason, when I try to run Ableton as usual, it starts working. And then when I try to record another layer, an immediate, extremely strong, high-pitched frequency breaks through everything, and it sounds terrible. I tried keeping the virtual input volume at like 10% and it was going through, and if I bumped it ever so slightly, the frequency would come back. I've been messing around with it, and it seems like it's most likely due to the plugins I'm using in Ableton and or the monitoring. So after a few hours working on it after stream last night, that's my most recent narrowing down of the issue. But it's just still, if I load it, it will result in extremely high intense frequencies in your ears. And I did that to you multiple times yesterday. I really don't want to do it to you again. That's the situation. Anyway, I do dual stream this Twitch stream. Twitch is my main platform, on YouTube as well. For those who pop in the YouTube stream, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Well, that channel with all the VODs on it is called Joe Plays Violin. My main channel on YouTube is actually Joe Cleary, and you can find this music video as well as others over there. I started working on recording the next video to go up there at some point. Anyway, this is my arrangement and cover of Bo Burnham's Goodbye, and I hope you enjoy. I'll be back at the end of the video. So long, goodbye. I say when I see you, you can pick the street. I'll meet you on the other side. So long, goodbye. Do I really have to finish? To return's always diminish. Did I say that right? Does anybody want to joke when no one's laughing in the background? So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. So long, babe. I'm slowly losing power. Has it only been an hour? No, that can't be
I swear to God that all I've ever wanted was a little bit of everything, all of the time. A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. I'm finished playing and I'm staying inside. If I wake up in a house that's full of smoke, I'll panic. So call me up and tell me a joke. When I'm fully irrelevant, totally broken, damn it. Call me up and tell me a joke. Oh shit, you're really joking at a time like this. Well, look who's inside again. Went out to look for a reason to hide again. Well, buddy, you found it. So come out with your hands up. We've got you surrounded.
Man, that was kind of eerie to see again. That was... I was so sad when I recorded that song. Oh my god. That was middle of quarantine. And my roommate at the time moved out right before that happened. And so I had all this empty space and I just recorded there. How long ago? Yeah, so if that was mid-quarantine, that would have been like 5 years ago. That was bummer time. I realized recently that I Blinks, welcome, thank you for the resub, it's good to see you. Why don't I play a Tifa's theme for you? I've already played Aerith's theme today. Or if there's another video game song that you'd like, let me know. Hey, and Barack too, thank you guys, thank you for the resubs. Let's see. I recently opened up to... I've had my producer friend coming over and helping me fix the issues with my setup. And they were asking why I wasn't putting out recordings much anymore. And I realized I got kind of like a big fear built up in my head surrounding recording. And he was great. He was just like, well, if you ever need someone, why don't we try and record? And so after we worked on the setup, he helped me record some layers for the next song, for the next YouTube release. And man, having someone help you really does make it a lot easier. Whenever I would do a take I wasn't happy with, I was like, wait, can I redo it? He's like, only if you tell me specifically why you don't like this last one. And if my answer was, because I know I can do better, he was like, nope, we're moving on. I was like, damn it. But that was very helpful. So I think that I might have him help me do the rest of it, and I'll film it and edit it still myself. But I'm determined to break through this wall, because whenever I put up a YouTube video, I would feel so good and I feel so proud of myself. But recording it myself, I'm just so mean to myself. I'm so mean to myself. Nothing is ever good enough. I delete every take. So having someone else force me not to delete everything did help. So I'm determined. Okay, Tifa's theme, and Barack wants some more Final Fantasy IX. So how about I do Tifa's theme followed by Crossing Those Hills. And then I'm going to switch it up to a different video game series, if that sounds good with everybody. Should have refilled my water bottle. Rambo Monkey sounds like a great plan, Chip. Just take it day by day. Best of luck. Thank you. For Goosepod, I can do some Hollow Knight. How about after Crossing Those Hills, I'll do the Mantis Lord's theme. That one's really fun to play. I really like it.
in my experience, it's so easy to be so critical while recording. It's like so freaking hard. When I was taking lessons with Krissa, she was awesome because I asked if we could do one of my lessons while I was recording vocals, and that was also extremely helpful. Teacher Joe, how do you know when you should move on to a new teacher? Ooh, that's a really good question. Some people, even if they feel really connected and good with their music lessons, will continue to get other teachers to gain different perspectives. I think if you're just starting an instrument, it's a good idea to stick with your teacher for as long as you feel like you're a good fit for each other. Would you mind me asking what makes you think you might want to see another teacher? And maybe I can help you figure out what's up. One of my issues is I always have a version in my head and in reality never matches it. Yes, that is... I know what you mean. I feel like typically with myself, every moment it starts to sound a little bit different. I try to like embrace it and allow my perception of it to change as I'm recording. Goosepod, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. And yes, again, I can totally do some Hollow Knight for you. Let's see. Well, you guys know me. My imposter syndrome is so strong. It's like horrendous. I ended up bawling my eyes out over not having my setup figured out by this point. And I was telling myself that I don't deserve this equipment if I don't know how to use it properly. And I still am fighting those feelings, but you know, it's a process and I'm just trying my best to work my way through it, you know? For Kamira, we just finished the lesson books and I'm wanting to add some more modern music into our lessons in addition to classical stuff, but she doesn't seem great at knowing how to help me with modern stuff. That's interesting. I will say when it comes to finding a violin teacher for more modern things, that can be a bit more tricky. Maybe you should reach out to Julia Dina. I studied with her for a while and I loved having lessons with her. The only thing is it would have to be online, of course. I'll think on that for you, Kamira, though. Do you think Spaghetti Man has imposter syndrome? God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna play Deepest Theme. I okayed. Why did you make me say that out loud? Oh. Deepest Theme. She's not too good for you. How dare you? You don't say that. Why did I unwind this? refreshing you. It's good to see you. How are you today? Dude McDude, welcome. Mosfer, Yoshi. Let's see. I said I was going to do Crossing Those Hills next and then Mantis Lords. Also for Kakas, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. We're going to do Final Fantasy 9 for Brooke. I love this theme so much. Computer volume up. Mute main mic. I love that song. Let's see here. This whole FF9 melodies motif ensemble. I love it. But now, brace yourselves. Hold on to your butts. We're going into battle theme territory with Mantis Lords. I might as well do Hornet too, because I know that that battle theme from that game as well. Oh, cables. Shaw! That was a bad Hornet. I tried. Okay. There we go. Hollow Knight. And we're gonna do... Let's do Mantis Lords first, because I'm more comfortable with that one. Let's see. I'll put it in this window over here. I'm kind of surprised my cat Kimchi didn't follow me upstairs. For Garvios, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Mantis Lords. There we go. I still need to learn some more stuff from Silk Song too. I learned 2 technically, but there's definitely more stuff. This one's gonna be loud. Okay. I'm gonna do it a little quieter. And then I'll bring it back up. Okay. That's the volume it will be at. Just be prepared for that initial bump. It kind of scares me. It scares me. Okay, big bump is incoming. Big bump is incoming. Stupid. Okay. Kimchi prevented me from doing that, so let's do that song again. Oh, Kimchi. So some of you might not believe me if you're newer viewers. My cat Kimchi, oh my god, I'm out of breath. He has now successfully twice turned off my stream by putting his paw perfectly on the power switch. So he was there and I needed to eject him from the room, unfortunately. Okay, get my breath back. Let's do the song I said I was gonna do. I love him, but the evil and chaotic energy is too much to allow him in the stream room while I'm streaming. Too evil. Okay. Remember, this one has a loud entrance with the sudden bum. So just prep thyself. He bumped my knee. Get right. Okay, ready? Loud noise in 3, 2, 1. Poor microphone, I keep bumping on things. Also real quick, I'm gonna close that door over there. There's like a light shining in my face. It's really bright. And then I was gonna do a Hornets theme for you. There's one part of it that I don't play that well, but I'm gonna try in Fix It. Let me get our background music and let me just shut that door over there real quick. Cool. Let me just step off camera real quick and do that. I'll be right back. Just a minute. Okay. Let us see. We're gonna try out Hornet. I hope everyone's doing okay. There's a bit of excitement stirring around Nashville as it looks like we're gonna get our first snowstorm of the year this weekend. One of the bands I'm in is with a bunch of guys from Tullahoma, Tennessee, called Creature Comfort. And I'm in a group text with them, and it's so cute seeing how excited they get for snow, because they never got to like experience it much growing up. So they're all freaking out. They're like, oh my God, we all gotta walk and meet at this little hill and bring anything that you can sled on, and then we'll go to the pub. I'm like, you guys are the best. You guys are so cute. They're the best. They're like some of my best friends here. Hornet. Oh, excuse me. I didn't sleep too well last night. Recently recorded a draft track for something. It was weird yet empowering to time box it and tell myself it's a draft track. That could change. It's fine if my recording isn't completely accurate to the music. I've also been trying to do that a bit more too. Just like kind of make a habit of leaving the record button on as well. Had over a foot of snow last week, dude. Entrances are difficult, especially if you're feeling a bit shy or unsure about it. You have to just like super commit to it, you know? All right, let's try Hornet's theme. Swoop. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I just had one of those nights where you just can't like seem to like fully fall asleep. You know what I mean? But it's at least a good thing, is it means I'll go to bed earlier tonight, you know? Let's see. I just kind of want to review one of the fast parts. It goes... And then it has this riff. How do I do that fast? Maybe if I shift up. That part will be real rough. That pause is like a little longer than a full measure, so it's hard to get right on it. I definitely cheated on those runs. I was just like, just play fast and I think change in this direction. So I wasn't totally right. But it was in the fam. I kind of want to try and do more improv on the Hightail soundtrack. I never heard of this game before, but you guys educated me. And I took a brief listen to one of the songs and I enjoyed playing it. So let's do a little improv over... I don't know what this track will sound like. I'm just going to pick one. This is too sad sounding. This one's, I think, too open. I'll try improv on this one. We're just doing a little noodle doodling. For FF Stars, thank you, and Crocs for the resubs. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Let me know if there's something from the game song list I could play for you. Let's see. Oh, this one's fun. This is from Kingdom Hearts. It's called A Very Small Wish. And while it is like a more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like one of the less like big songs that you hear from Kingdom Hearts, but when I played through it as a kid, I very much loved this song. Let's see, for Orchestronic, welcome. How are you today? Ooh, there's different versions of it. It's like a sad, like fiddle pirate song, and I love it. Jersey, it was Destiny. How are you? It's good to see you. Well, I can't loop yet because I haven't fixed what's wrong with my setup. I am very happy to still be here and play for you guys. Thank you for being so understanding and malleable while I slowly but surely just work out the issues with my new setup. I'm just kind of turning to random pages and seeing what I see. Let's do this one. It's fun. Torgoth from Xenoblade Chronicles. It will keep that like fiddly vibe going. Trying to trick Xbox into giving me a discount. I'm interested to hear your strategies in making that happen. All right. This one's super fun. I hope you enjoy it. Oh. There. For Christian Cyrus, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. I just realized there's a harmony in that song. I should learn the other violin part. There's like a lower harmony in that first part. That'd be cool. Playing that one made me weirdly think very specifically about one song from Bravely Default 2 that I really want to play. That's this binder. For anyone who's new, by the way, welcome. My name's Joe, and I do in fact play violin. I also do loop. I unfortunately just can't do it until I fix my setup. And when I loop, I play the guitar, banjo, mandolin, bass, piano, guitar, and I sing on top of them for covers. So if you're interested in any of that, I can promise it will be back by Monday of next week. Hopefully I'll figure it out before the next stream on Thursday, but yeah. Yeah! This song is probably too fast for me to play on the mandolin. Mandolin is actually a more comfortable switch than the other instruments were, because it's the same tuning as the violin. The hardest part for me is the alternate finger picking. Oh my god, wearing a bow tie with this looks so like old-timey. It's probably so out of tune. Yeehaw! For such a tiny neck, it's actually kind of hard to press down hard enough. It really hurts my fingerboards. Fingerboards! I said while I read washboard. Finger pads. Whatever, you know what I mean. Hoo, ha, hoo, ha. We love some CBC. So the song I was thinking of, oh, this one's actually really fun too. Halcyonia World Map near Savalon from Bravely Default 2. Halcyonia World Map. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Okay, let's do it. What's that? Joshing you, you want some secret info? Thank you, by the way. I really appreciate it. I got to show you guys once, I think, before, but I had the honor of being asked to write a channel for CBC's channel, who I love, Cardboard Cowboy. And, oh my god, that was loud. I was hoping for a quieter background chill booth. It was my first time being hired to write a song, like with the lyrics. And I was really nervous. I was freaking out, dude. I was panicking. And I had a really short turnaround rate. And I was finishing the song. Like, I recorded everything myself. I produced it myself. And I was about to get picked up by the band I play with and go on tour all weekend. And I had tears streaming down my face while I get the text being like, I'm in front of your house. And I'm waiting, you know, for the load bar for the final master to go through. And I'm like crying, trying to get it done in time. And I asked the guys if they could wait outside for 5 minutes, and I had that 5 minutes to get it done. And thank God I did it right. That was so stressful though. And I clearly made the guys feel so awkward because they were like, hey, and I jump in the car and I'm just crying. They're like, ugh, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, everything's fine, but I'm just so panicked right now. Oh, man. All right, let's do the song. It's really fun. From Bravely Default 2. Christopher, Philip, have a wonderful rest of your evening. It's always good to see you. I really love this song too. This is one that I do as a loop as well on the channel sometimes. So if you like it, you'll have a different way you can hear it if you want. I realize my violin is super out of tune, and we've almost been streaming 2.5 hours. So I'm going to take my last quick break, and then I tune that, and I want to go eat a bunch of peanuts because my tummy's making noises. If you are new to the stream and enjoying it, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I'm always learning new stuff to the stream. I listen to the soundtracks and write out the music myself, so I am always writing out new stuff. There's a bunch of really fun Genshin Impact songs I'm finishing up for you guys, and Elder Scrolls, and I will be back to looping by the latest next Monday, hopefully Thursday. I'll leave you with some delightful Dragon Quest. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you everyone so much. Thank you. Cube. I was probably going to learn those songs that you heard over break if you liked them. I hope you did. I'm going to play Halcyonia next from Bravely Default. This one's super, like, whimsical. Halcyonia. Sorry, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Wait, no, I just played that one. What? But I swear that's what it's called. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, okay. This one's super cute. Let's do it. Gypsy Highway, thank you. A 20 stream streak. Dude, thank you so much. That's so much continued support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like there's another song that's like kind of similar to that one. This one looks fun. A Voyage to Hope Soon Begin. And the title really rolls off your tongue from Bravely Default. A Voyage. Yo, Big Slibbin, thank you for the resub. Goodness, it's been a lot. Looking great in the new hair, by the way. Thank you. It's actually extremely dirty today. I'm trying to hide it by just putting it in a ponytail, and it seemed to work. Oh yeah, I remember this. I forgot I had that one. That one's really pretty. I feel like I could be wrong, but based off what I was seeing, I feel like Bravely Default 2 didn't seem to do as well as number 1. But as you can hear, there's still like really good tracks from it. This one's really fun too. It's called Bind and Divide. It's very, very jazzy. Jazzy vibe. All right, cool. Man, I want to learn more like jazzy pieces like that because that was so fun. Honestly, what I should do, I just got to sit down and start working my way through the Professor Layton soundtrack. The songs in it are so good, but they're really hard for me. It's like really advanced jazzy violin styles that I kind of stink at right now. Cool. I'm just gonna keep on rolling on through here. Let's do Seaside Town from Octopath Traveler. We're gonna go into Octopath Traveler territory.
think I want to do Village in the Ravine next. Psst, what? Village in the Ravine. Cool. Do I want to do the day version or the night version? Yeah, let's do this. Thank you for Art of Stuttering for the follow. I really appreciate that. The bottom harmony line that the violin does at the end is so interesting. It like goes in between moving in fifths together and then like also doing the expected third. It just weaves in and out of it in a really interesting way. It makes me need to like really focus on it though, because I feel like my instincts would do something different. Let's do another one that's kind of similar to that vibe. I hope you guys are enjoying me just kind of curating the order of songs. The priority requests will be fully open once I fix my tech issues with looping. This one's called Orwell Beneath the Crags. It's also like a soft, nice cube. No, Irish piece. What key is this in? G. Got it. Okay. My bad.
one's so pretty. I feel like I was like avoiding playing that one for a little while because violin getting in tune perfectly with a flute can be so challenging. It can be so hard. Oh, I want to do this one. The Frostlands. We're going on an octopath journey, friends. Yeah, I really like this one. The flout. Thank you, Big Slivy. Tom Muncher, I feel like all the wrinkles in my brain are being smoothed out. Welcome. How are you today? I feel like whenever I need my brain to turn off, I love putting on video game soundtracks, which led to me really kind of making the content of the channel what it is. I also do loops. I just can't do them until I fix my stream setup. Where like, you know, I'll take like covers and sing on top of them after I build the instrumental for it. But honestly, the music that I listen to the most in my own free time is video game music. This is a newer one. I don't even remember how it goes. A sea breeze blows. Let me refamiliarize. Night, Elton. Oh, I remember this now. This is cute. We love a little cheekiness. Oh, I want to do this one. Flatlands. Oh, Shockwave, I can play some Expedition 33. What time is it? Let's see. Oh, we're almost at 3 hours, y'all. I think I'm gonna just do one more for tonight. I'm going to do Lumiere from Expedition 33. I'd go longer, but I'm honestly so hungry. I didn't eat enough today. But hopefully the next time you see me, if you choose to come back, I hope you do, on Thursday, I am going to do my very best to try to have loops up and running again. It's an extremely complicated thing I'm trying to work my way through, and it's requiring a lot of time. But I will get back to looping, I promise. Thank you once again, everyone, for being so supportive of me doing these video game music only streams. A part of me was like, should I make my schedule where one day I only do game music and one day I only do looping? But I feel like the reason I mixed them up was to like have kind of variety, not only for you guys, but for me. I don't know, what do you think? But yes, if you enjoyed the stream today, I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, all Central Time. So on Monday and Friday, I go live, or attempt to, at noon. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I stream at 3 p.m. Thank you, Jester Zero, for the follow, as well as Toe Muncher. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys so, so much. It is such a dream come true to get to do this and to commit all day, every day to just practicing, learning more music, and getting better at music. So thank you very, very much, Cube. I like the idea of dedicated non-loop days. What do you guys think? I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. I think I've leftover soup or something. All right, let's do some Lumiere. Let's Lumiere our way out. Thank you, Dragon Quest. Okay, make sure I have my violin ready to go. This track will start kind of soft, but it gets louder as it goes on. Let's see. Oh, reverb sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I'm ready.
Dim, dam, da, di, lam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, dili, dili, lam, lute serano, dilam, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dans la garder aux peintures trouveras sans elle.
I feel like it's been a while since I played that one. It was so hard not to just play it all the time when it came out because it's so fun to play along with. So I was trying to give it some space, but I enjoy getting back to it. And on that note, my dear friends, I'm going to finish upstream. It looks like we just made that 3-hour goal I typically like to get to. If you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I'm going to get my looping back soon, and I'm working on a bunch of new transcriptions I'm excited to show you guys. Let's take a looky-loo to see who is live. Thank you, Mixlibin. I saw your kind words about me picking the music as well, by the way. Thank you. Let's see. I just opened my stream. I do not want to read myself. All right, let's see who's live. I always like to take an extra moment to see if there's someone I don't usually get to say hi to. Oh, let's read Cardboard Cowboy. Speak of the old devil. He's not a devil. Don't tell him I said that. Hooray! Once again, everybody, thank you so much. Have a cozy, wonderful rest of your evening, and be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same, and I know it's easier said than done at times, but you deserve it. He's not actually the devil, no. But he's good fun. You're gonna have a great time. Okay, bye.